playing as his normal Terran. It is NikMan. Top right. Rolling Protoss, because why wouldn't we have a PvT today, right? It's Shinobi. Wasabi. Shinobi Wasabi. Alrighty. Playing as all three races is tricky. It's tough. It's hard to have enough builds, know how to respond to everything that all the races do. But it's so darn fun. It appears Shinobi. Hold up, folks. Hold up. Yellow card for not telling your race. Gonna be that kind of guy. That kind of random. But NikMan now knows. He's up against Protoss. Fortunately, Terran is the best race to be playing as when it comes to playing versus a random player that doesn't tell their race. Because oh goodness me. Because the Terran opening is pretty much the same every game for the first little bit. Like, the only thing that could potentially cause issues is when you get your second gas, like in TVT. Because Terrans typically get their second gas very early in TVT. Because you need to get your factory out quicker, more Reapers, but you can get away with that. It's not essential. You can make do. So NikMan's in probably the best scenario overall. This Reaper wall, unfortunately, not fully walling off his opponent. The Reaper micro coming on in. Oh, Gozu, Maru, TY, Ninja, Beyond. Oh, almost gets a kill. Oh, depths and out your shade. No. Oh well. Twilight Council coming in as well as a second gate, and immediately followed by a Robo here out of Shinobi. Getting all the production, all the tech right away. He's got something planned. He has something up his sleeve. Is it a charge load all in? Is it 4-gate blink? Find out next time. Another exciting episode of StarCraft 2 happening right now. Shinobi is a cool kid. I think so. Oh, it's a cool ID. Oh! Hello. Glaives. Now, this is not something I have seen in a TVP in a hot month, which for 72 days, fantastic. Because a hot minute is 72 seconds, a hot hour is 72 minutes, a hot day is 72 hours, and a hot month is 72 days, for those who didn't know. But, I mean, like, seeing a Twilight and seeing it whirling away is not unusual. But for it to be Glaives is unusual. Typically, with what NikMan has seen, I'm guessing he's thinking it's going to be Blink Stalker, which, on this map, is pretty decent. You have a nice wide area to blink in, and with the way the spawns work, the add-ons are very easy to pick off. But it's going to be Glaives, and Gladepts don't pick off add-ons very quickly, but they do kill workers very quickly. Oh, no. Okay, so Glaives finish, and that last shot from the Adept was orange. Well, was NikMan paying attention? And did he notice that? Does he know to notice that? Is that something he would notice? I don't know. So there are not a lot of Adept, like there are no Adepts ready with this. Shinobi has just enough for... Oh no, he's going to supply block himself. Warps in 3, but then it's supply blocked. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. That's... Oh, gosh, no, no. The Marines can't decide what to target fire. The Gladepts, with their quick attack, are going to do a good job. The Prism gets away. Oh, that supply, like one more adept might have been able to actually kill those Marines. In all honesty. So that is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking for Shinobi. Rough, bad news bears, but he's got a third base on the way. He ain't out of it yet. He's getting blink. He's pumping out immortals. He was able to kill a few Marines, and he hasn't received any kind of economic damage, except he's not building workers. So, build more. Lesson of the day, Shinobi. Pro tip of the day, build workers. Otherwise, I thought it was a cool move, and I think you would have been able to get somewhere if you hadn't had that unlucky classic 54 supply block. It gets me all the time. Just unfortunate it meant you could only have 3 adepts instead of the 4 that you were ready for. Right here for. Oh. Oh. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. I was going to ban it because I have mod powers in the chat. But Gator, he beat me to the punch. I do want to become famous, but not through a bot that I didn't make. Haha. Okay, Colossus 10 on the way. +1 attack. +1 getting close to being done for NikMan. NikMan's getting ready to be able to move out. His +1, his combat shields is done. Concussive shells 5 seconds away from finishing, and then +1. Yeah, and here we go. We've got a couple tanks, a couple Whittle memes, and a lot of Marines, and a handful of Marauders. Actually, it's a Disruptor Den today. Shinobi recognizing that he's got to get units out right now. Oh no. Not like this duck. Oh, everything just working out for NikMan right now. And he is now going to press that advantage. Here we go. Yep. Disruptor needs to be out right now. Battery overcharge going on down. Going to focus down the shield battery. Tanks in a juicy position. Whittle memes providing nice extra coverage. Bang. Actually going off on a probe, but there's just too much Terran. Terran. Yeah. Okay, nice disruptor shot. 6 kills. I mean, it's something, right? Third base on the way for NikMan. Adding on more production. Going up to 5 racks. Getting more Widow memes, more Vetevacs, Marines, Marauders. Anything that starts with the letter M. It's on the menu. Alright, we do have Colossus range now on the way up. Place coming in the back. But, I mean, guys, look at the supply. Look at the supply, Pollen gonna go down, repairing the shield battery. It's just a handful of stalkers. Couple disruptors here, actually. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yeah. This bio, it can just stem to win. The disruptor shot. First one coming in. Nice. Not sending both at the same time. Very good micro here. Out of another good patience here. And gets what I mean. But now the bio is free. Coming here, start to take out some probes. Snipes another pylon, keeping the gateways depowered. And Shinobi is just on the ropes. 21 armor supply to 87. I don't care if you get the most insane disruptor shot. Nice one first. That's something. 3 and 9 going down. But now we just move forward. A third disruptor has entered the fray. Airball. Reduced fat Lucas. But NikMan just continuing to pump out units here. Tanks now joining the fight. F2 stem move, baby. Yeah, let's go. Disruptor still alive. I mean, Shinobi, he's trying to hold on. Able to get 3 out of the 4 Widow memes over there, and then the Disruptor goes. Boom! It's, nothing for you guys. It's Shinobi trying his best. I mean, NikMan, you gotta macro back up at home, buddy. I know disruptors are scary. I know as soon as you look away, they kill ya. Nice move there on the tanks, but you gotta build supply depots. There we go. Now they're there. He's moving to third base on. He's getting 2-2. Disruptors trying to go downtown, but they ain't Steph Curry. Protoss now backed onto 2 bases. Shinobi, a Protoss with, oh, a beautiful play of confidence there out of NikMan. GG out of Shinobi. NikMan staring danger in the face and saying, shoot your disruptor shot. I'll kill it before it goes off. Cut it, cut it. Down here in the bottom right, in the red, playing as the Terran race. It's NikMan. Up here at the top right. With the orange. This is a Terran race. It's Shinobi. TVT. Terran. Oh no. It begins. I was hoping for Zerg. But I gotta get my TVT casting warmed up. Because unless Shinobi wins the next 2 games, all we get to see from here on out is Terran players. Oh, man. The universe has a sense of humor. Okay, so see, yeah, there's the second guess I was talking about. Shinobi does. Now, normally you see, I think, 2 and 2. Oh, no, we're going 3 and 3. We are gassy. Okay. NikMan sees that his opponent is Terran. What does he do? No second guess. He's just going to go Reaper Expand. Which means he doesn't want to be aggressive. He's going to stay defensive. Because by the time, like, going for a faster factory than your opponent, like delaying your CC to go for a faster factory, does allow you to get out the Reaper, Hellion out quicker. But by the time it makes it across the map, your opponent that didn't go for that is able to get his units out in time. So actually, both sides to be getting an SCV. Not bad, not bad. Okay. We did have Shinobi hardwall, and is now getting a factory. Now, did NikMan see it?
Establish your supply line first.
But Shinobi's actually just going to chill. Has he... Wait, no. Has he scouted at all? No, he has done no scouting. He does not know that his opponent just went for a Reaper Expand. He's just going to stay at home, be defensive. Okay. Okay. Analysis. 1-1-1 out of Shinobi. 1-1-1 out of NikMan. Okay. Reactor now. Now we see 2 Reapers out of Shinobi. And only just the 1 out of NikMan. He did get a Marine though, and he has a bunker. So that'll greatly help against this coming early aggression. Oh, wait. We see a second factory out of Shinobi, so he's going to mech it happen. Okay. So we're going to be having mech out of our orange Terran. What will our red Terran go for? He's getting a Cyclone. That's pretty standard. It's pretty normal. So no indication yet of the particular tech. He's getting a tech lab on the starport, which means Ravens, and I'm fairly confident. Yeah, guy. I've had some traumatizing. I spent nearly 2 hours once casting a single best of 3 TVT. 2 hours for a single best of 3. So many tanks staring at each other and so many Marines running into their deaths. It's horrible. I'll never be the same. And since then, TVTs have just brought on triggering experiences. Because it's just tanks staring at tanks, man. It's Tanks staring at tanks. They're all so long. And it's the matchup I know the least about. Like, I definitely respect it. It is a tricky, tricky matchup. It's very positional, it's all about positioning, all about vision and making sure you're moving to where your opponent's going to try and engage so that they don't get their tank sieged up first. Like, it's very hard and in moments very explosive, but there's a lot of waiting to the 5 seconds where one person will actually die. But it's also so hard to kill your opponent because the defender's advantage is just unreal. It is so good in TVT, especially with tank. And we already see many a tank, so we're going for just the double factory tank, double Viking, the reactored Viking, where we see NikMan getting the CC. Now, we stopped at 2 Ravens and now switching the barracks on the tech lab. So we'll be bio, so we're going to have the ever classic bio versus mech play. Shinobi needs to make units. Make units! Okay, there we go. Double armory, 3rd CC. Now, we do have the orbital coming on, and from my understanding, this is okay. Like, this actually is what the bio player needs to do, because it's so hard for the bio player to trade efficiently against a mech player. Now, hold that thought. Shinobi, ready to bring the thunder. 4 tanks here. Scan coming on in from NikMan to see the tanks. 1 tank for Shinobi is going to go down, but Shinobi has air superiority. Barely. It's 3 Vikings to 2. Double Viking production on the side of NikMan, and we have stopped Viking production on the side of Shinobi. So the air superiority is not going to last for very long. This is delaying the 3rd base, which honestly is what Shinobi needs to do. He is behind in supply, he's behind in workers, banking up a lot of money. But yeah, here we go. The Viking war is won. Turret's going down, trying to snipe one of the Ravens. And the turrets will pick off one of the tanks. 2nd tank. Yeah, there's good. Now there's just 1 tank. Another tank has been marched across the map. Now going to retreat. Turrets are going to try and body block. Nicely done. 1 tank. Oh! And the zoning turret not going to do 4 HP there. Reaper and Hellion's still alive, though. But now NikMan's going to be able to send his army out. Oh my gosh, that is a huge army. 5 tanks, 22 Marines. Stim's already done. Combat shields on the way. 1-1 on the way. We do have +1 attack for both air and ground. Yeah, I'm gonna... After this game, if NikMan wins, I gotta go put on some sweatpants or something. Like, I'm in nice cargo shorts right now, but I'm gonna have to go put on some sweatpants to get comfy, because I'm gonna be sitting for a while. Alright, tanks busting down so many lives. Many Marines are lost, but now the tanks of NikMan are sieged up, and that means no more tanks for you, Shinobi, and no more supply depots either. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Time for Canuck to get out his sweatpants. Tanks. Many tanks. Tanks everywhere. Oh, the missile turret gets down just before the Viking kills the Raven. This tank is going to die. Oh, the hug of life. Well. Oh my gosh, that tank disapparated. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have Vikings with the air. You don't need to scan NikMan. You already have high ground vision. Oh my gosh, that is so many factories. Well, Shinobi was able to spend his money real fast. He has 3 orbitals. How did that happen? I'm so confused. Okay, so just a heads up for everyone. I do start work in just under 4 hours. So, depending on how these TVTs go, we'll see if I'm able to cast all of them, Captain.